Hi, welcome back to Travel Destination. Today we go to Iceland. Island of Fire and Ice has become one of the world's top travel destinations, not only with thrill-seeking adventurers, but also nature lovers looking for something different. Here, you'll discover active volcanoes, geysers, hot springs, glaciers, ice fields, and fjords. For this sparsely populated country, resting at the edge of the Arctic Circle, sits atop one of the world's most volcanically active areas. Indeed, volcanoes and other seismic activity have regularly reshaped parts of the country. As recently as 1963, a new island, Surtsey, emerged from the sea off the south coast. Icelanders, however, have turned this geological mayhem to their advantage and use geothermal energy to heat their homes and businesses and to enhance their leisure time. As a result, the air is wonderfully clean, and the rugged, unspoiled landscapes remain ripe for exploration and unforgettable adventures. Take a look at 12 of the best things to do on your first visit to Iceland. 1. Whale watching, Reykjavik. No matter when you plan to travel, whale watching happens year-round. Although summer is the most popular time to see these gentle giants, during the warmer months, trips run day and night, including whale watching in the midnight sun. Tour operators say there's an 80–95% chance of seeing these magnificent creatures, depending on the time of year. Best of all, surfacing often happens right near the boats, so you may well enjoy a ringside seat for one of nature's most awe-inspiring spectacles. Other ocean-going tours are also available, such as bird watching and island visits. Tours are convenient since there are several types available, and they depart from Reykjavik's Old Harbor. Stop for a dinner of fresh cod after you return in one of the many small, rustic restaurants located in the harbor area. 2. Blue Lagoon, Grindavik. Just 40 minutes drive from Reykjavik, this most iconic of geothermal spas is a must-see tourist attraction. Here, you'll find natural bathing in pale blue water in the shadow of a power station. An entire Blue Lagoon industry has grown around this attraction since it first became a hit with locals in 1976. The water from the underground hot springs reaches 37–39 degrees Celsius and is said to be highly beneficial for both health and skin. If the die-hard Icelanders are anything to go by, don't knock the theory. Aside from bathing in a unique setting, there's a shop selling skincare products, a range of spa treatments, and places to eat and drink. Don't visit Iceland without coming here. Grab on a mask of natural mud and minerals from one of the tubs located on the edges of the lagoon. You can even take a day trip with an ATV trek to the Blue Lagoon from Reykjavik with a coach ride back after your visit. 3. Spectacular geysers. An easy 50-minute drive from Reykjavik, Strikur Geyser, after which all geysers are named, is the most popular fountain geyser in the country and famed throughout the world. This highly active hot spring area lies in the southwest of Iceland beside the Veta River and is a favorite stop along what's known as the Golden Circle. Boiling mud pits and around 100 other smaller exploding geysers are waiting to be explored here. Every few minutes, Strikur shoots water 30 meters into the air. Visit the Geyser Center for exhibits and informative presentations year round. A memorable experience is digging up geyser or hot spring bread, rye bread that has been baking underground for 24 hours. Visitors can also help a chef boil eggs in a hot spring to accompany the bread. One popular day tour to the area is the Golden Circle Classic Day Trip from Reykjavik, which has several stops and can ensure you get the iconic geyser photo from your trip. For the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, are among the most popular tourist attractions in Iceland. Auroras are linked to solar wind, a flow of ions radiating from the sun. These particles become ensnared in the Earth's magnetic field and collide with atmospheric molecules, causing bursts of energy, which appear as large circles around the poles. This spectacular natural light show is best admired in remote places and is particularly impressive at times of increased solar activity. Since the appearance of the Northern Lights is unpredictable, most hotels and lodging operators can provide you with nightly predictions before you go to bed and add you to an overnight call list. They will call your room if the lights appear, as they may only be visible for a short window of time. 4. One of the most optimal opportunities to experience the Northern Lights. You can take a tour like the Northern Lights night tour from Reykjavik, which takes you to the remote countryside for the best chance to see this natural wonder. 5. Landmannalaugar Nature Reserve. In the south of Iceland, 180 kilometers from Reykjavik, is Landmannalaugar National Park, one of Iceland's most popular tourist destinations. The main features of this mystical landscape are the multi-hydrolite mountains, Hekla volcano, and extensive lava fields. Hiking and horse riding are popular things to do here, and hikes range from a couple of hours to several days. You can visit from June to late September, after which the road is closed. A mountain lodge, Landmannalaugar hut, with basic facilities accommodates 75 people. Expect raw nature, rugged scenery, and utterly spectacular views. 6. Mælifell Volcano and Mýrdalsjökull Glacier Park. South of Landmannalaugar lies Mýrdalsjökull Glacier Park, which for safety reasons can only be visited during summer. Large amounts of rain soak the area, particularly in winter, when roads can be severely damaged. Mælifell volcano is the undisputed jewel in the crown of this wild, rugged glacial landscape. The perfect cone shape gives Mælifell the look of a classic volcano. However, during the warm season, a lavish green covering of moss gives it a surreal, otherworldly appearance. The park is full of volcanoes, hot springs, and other remarkable sights. 2. The west of Mýrdalsjökull is a smaller glacier, Eyjafjallajökull Island Mountain Glacier. A popular and thrilling way to explore is by snowmobile. 7. Skaftafell Ice Cave, Vatnajökull National Park. In the south of the country, Vatnajökull National Park is a land of glaciers and magnificent ice caves, which attract adventurers from across the globe. The vast national park, one of 3 in Iceland, is divided into 4 sections and consists of Vatnajökull Glacier and its surroundings. You will find a number of visitor centers, those in Skaftafell Ice Cave and Hofnar open year-round, while Skriðuklaustur and Jökulsárgilsjökull are closed in winter. The best time to visit Skaftafell Ice Cave is during winter after heavy rain has washed the top layer of the glacier away. If seen at the right time, the cave is bathed in spectacular blue light. Group visits to all areas can be arranged off-season. If you are in healthy shape, you might consider doing a glacial trek with an experienced guide. The treks get you on the ice for an unforgettable experience to see glacial cracks and caves and even drink fresh water from small pools on the surface. 8. Askja Caldera. In the northern region of Vatnajökull National Park, Askja Caldera and geothermal pool in the Dingjökull Mountains is not one for the faint-hearted. However, if you'd like to say you've taken a dip in a live volcano, then this is for you. Askja is an impressive 50 square kilometers in size. The surrounding mountain range was formed during volcanic activity, and Askja was partly created by an eruption of burning ash that collapsed the roof of the central volcano's magma chamber. The water in Viti, the geothermal pool and volcanic crater, is generally around 30 degrees Celsius. A word of warning: the banks can be very slippery, particularly in wet weather. 9. Dettifoss Waterfall. Dettifoss, in the north of Vatnajökull National Park, truly is a breathtaking example of the raw power of nature. Plunging 45 meters and with a width of 100 meters, it's said to be the most powerful waterfall in Europe. Generally, it's best to approach on the east side of the river Jakölsa, where the road is better. Along easy paths from Dettifoss, Selfoss is a smaller waterfall, around 1 kilometer upstream with a drop of around 10 meters below Dettifoss. The Hafragilsfoss waterfall tumbles 27 meters into a steep canyon. It's more advisable to drive than walk to Hafragilsfoss. 10. Kirkjuvell Mountain, Grundarfjörður. Around 2.5 hours drive northwest of Reykjavik is the small town of Grundarfjörður, a charming fishing village centrally located on the north coast of Snæfellsnes Peninsula. The town lies in a picturesque fjord, surrounded by mountains, with Mount Kirkjuvell looming as a striking landmark. Dotted about the surroundings, you'll discover small streams and waterfalls. During winter, Kirkjuvell is a great place to watch the awe-inspiring Northern Lights. Irvija Heritage Center holds exhibitions on Grundarfjörður's seafaring history and is the information center for the whole peninsula. 11. Eat typical Icelandic cuisine. Traditional Icelandic cuisine is little unknown outside of Iceland, but that doesn't mean it's not yummy. Head to one of the delicious restaurants in Reykjavik and try some local dishes like Larðfiskar, which consists of dried fish, is a firm favorite. If you're feeling a little more adventurous, chow down with the baked sheep head. I can't say I've tried the latter, but you know what, as they say, when in Rome you might want to give it a try. 12. Hiking at Mount Isja. A 30-minute easterly drive from Reykjavik brings you to Mount Isja in Kjalarnes. The mountain is 914 meters high and very popular with hikers. Even for the inexperienced climber, it's a relatively easy hike. There are terrific views of Reykjavik and the surrounding landscape and ocean. You can take several routes to the summit depending on energy levels and how much time you have. You can get to the main starting point at Mount Isja by a 10-minute bus ride on public transportation that leaves out of the Hlemmer main station towards R2. Check bus schedules and times before your visit. What is best month to visit Iceland? The summer months, July and August, are Iceland's warmest, and have long been the most popular time to visit. In June, with its 24 hours of daylight, sees just about as many tourists as a peak of summer. But even during this season, bad weather, rain and intense winds, is not uncommon. Thanks you for watching. Subscribe this channel for support next travel review.